Yeah, hello people. Today continue written box. So let me start the music. Yeah, today we have a different stream. The plan is to dive into this new framework which I found. It's called the loco.rs. It's a one-person framework, which it's translated as it has a lot of helper tools like a CLI code generation, which helps you to be extremely productive. So one person framework means you have everything needed to build applications. So it's some sort of a code generator which helps you to be extremely fast. So that's by description. I never tried it. So today will be my first day trying loco.rs. I played around with a lot of frameworks in Node.js, similar kind, but never, never tried something for Rust. So that would be a premiere for me. Okay, so what in itself is loco? It was inspired by Ruby on Rails. So I did not play with Ruby, but when it was highly popular, I think it's around 8-9 years ago, maybe a little bit less, maybe 7-8 years ago, which a lot of companies were using Ruby and specifically Rails, this framework for their applications. So concept-wise, I feel like most important part is test-driven, which I extremely emphasize and like when you build your application in a test-driven development style. You can build incrementally, scale when needed, deliver with confidence, and so on. So yeah, let's get right into. They have like cool things here. So we need to install two applications. It's called Loco CLI and CORM CLI. I did not play with neither of those. So let's start with installing, I guess. Cargo install Loco CLI. Yeah, actually I installed Loco CLI when I wanted to check it, but never did something like important or useful. So yeah, as usual, when you install things, yeah, looks like they've upgraded to version 0.2.6, which is good. And yeah, let's install the second CORM. Maybe there are some updates. So we've got our CLI updated, the latest version. Yeah, hopefully everything. The connection seems to be okay. Shows it's excellent. Camera, everything up and running. We are good. So I guess let's start. Local new. And what do we have? Actually, we started with an error. Unix wait status not a Git repository or any of the parent categories Git and. So we do need to create it in a Git repository. Yeah, that's not a good start for sure. My app, but let's see. Okay, so first stage, we defined our app. Second part is to select what do we want to build actually. So what do they recommended first. Okay, not clear. When generating a starter, the database name incorporates your application name and the environment. For instance, you include my app, the database name would be test YAML, my app test, and development YAML configuration. It will be my app development. Okay, so we'll need to do this, but what should we choose? I guess, no, maybe they have a starting guide, the local guide. Yeah, let's check this. Maybe they have like a, they do not specify though. Like a tutorial part. Do they have a tutorial? Because that's really useful. MVC&U. So this is the guide part. Yeah, let's check the documentation, docs, blog. No, I didn't see. I guess we'll follow the guide. Configuration, status, CLI, deployment, Axum, features, the app, examples. Yeah, really, I really enjoyed the Angular structure when they define like a guide on how to build an app. So really, that's a good thing to follow. Yeah, maybe we'll follow this one. Yeah, let's try this one, and I'm not sure what to choose. I guess let's say lightweight service. No, I think they choose SaaS up here. Okay, so let's get this one. Move inside my app. So we are inside. Probably I can open my VS Code. So on the right side, they'll have the code, and on the left side, they will follow this tutorial. So probably I'll need to zoom this a bit. Let's check a bit what did you generate. So we have like cargo, that's fine. GitHub, probably I assume continuous integration, yes. Assets, we have views, static, internationalization, front end. What's the front end part? Oh, so that's React. That's a good, interesting. Migrations, user and nodes. So it generates some migration here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll switch to another screen and play around. Oh yeah, probably we should make this one bigger and this one a bit smaller. Okay, so we have migration, which I assume uses this CORM stuff. Create table nodes. Yeah, we'll dive deeper into it. So we have lib. What do we have in lib? Here, I guess we specify migrations in the order. So first we install this, create these users. So we create the table, primary key, UID, Unix string null, timestamps. Okay, so that's the definition. Okay. Yeah, what else do we have? So that's migration. So we have sources. We have bin. I guess this is where we start our application. We have controllers. Okay, so it uses some sort of Axum, state, structure, So we do have here create a user model. Okay, so this is registration. So we try to create it. We send the params, which is a register param, a JSON structure. We try to get it, to create it in the database. After we will see if it's okay or there are problems. If there are problems, we do tracing. So we tell that could not register the user. So hopefully no password here is provided. But we have the message and user email. So we have, what else do we have? Interactive model. Okay, so I assume that's a CRM function which will give us a model instance of our user. So this is sort of like a active record strategy. Okay, so we have this logic here. We set the verification token, and so this is auto-generated code. I assume it's quite common. I may assume it does some sort of GWT authentication or authorization. Yeah, JWT. Okay, so common stuff. So instead of typing yourself all these things, you can just configure it and move around. So you don't need to bother as much. Okay. So in order to start this, probably we'll need a database, and I assume they want us to use Postgres. So yeah, let's start this one. So that would be a Docker instance. I don't think I have a 13.3 Alpine for Postgres. Already in use. Okay, so I think I have I have already some Postgres instances. So do I have Mongo? Where is my Postgres? I don't see them up. So yeah, let's see. It's only Redis. So I guess Docker once again. Fine. What's the name? Created, exited. Oh, I did have one. So I think I started the tutorial where I needed a database like this. Okay, so Docker stop ff this one, and Docker start this one. Wait, what's already in use? Yeah, let me see. Okay, so I do have multiple, looks like. But I don't get it. I don't have anything on that board, so how it's in use? Okay, so I did create this one a couple of minutes ago. Do I have more? Yeah, let me see what's up. So Docker PS. So I have only Redis up. Docker start. It's boring. Okay, error starting user land proxy. This address is already in use, so probably because I have another service and I need to probably delete it. Okay, yeah, let me see. So copy this and try this. So which one it is? It's this one. Okay, so let me kill it. Docker rm this stuff. So start again. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. So which other, do I need to kill every other Postgres instance? So I have this one, which I assume is the same. And I have this one. Have this one and this one. But all of them are exited. I don't have any. So this one is only new. Okay, so up it's only Redis. And this one tells that the address already in use. Wait, do I have Postgres in my on my did I install it? I think I installed it Postgres not as a Docker instance. Yeah, let's stop PostgreSQL service Ubuntu. I don't think it's brew. No, I don't think that's the right way. It's PSQL. PSQL. So connection failed, the role does not exist. Okay, so I do have it. Stop PostgreSQL server. On macOS. I don't need it on macOS, on Linux. Okay, so here sudo service PostgreSQL stop. And now I assume I can start my service. Okay, so now it started. Docker PS. So yeah, it did start. Everything looks good. So let's get back to our tutorial. So yeah, we did start this, and now we can do cargo loco start. Okay, so let's hope it will start. We are almost done. Oh, cool. So I guess would be nice to check the database. So let's try to connect that. I have unfortunately a billion of other projects from work, but I guess I'll be adding a new one here. Let me create a new connection. So it'll be a Postgres. Next. Okay, what's my configuration? Because I forgot already. So password would be loco. User will be loco, password will be loco, DB will be my app development. Okay, let's check loco. So yeah, let me add fastly the configuration. We'll change it later. Loco, and database will be my app development, I assume. Okay, let's try. Will it work? Finish. Database, my app development. So yeah, it did work. Let me move this on the right screen. This I'll move on the outmost right, this on the left, and here will be the database. So first thing which I like to do when I do analyze a new database, yeah, I'll need to close everything here, is to check the structure. And for now, it's a quite simple one, but I do try to generate the ER schema. Okay, I don't need any of those for now. So that would be my web app. So we do have some interesting schema. Important to notice here, we don't have relations. So we have user table, but it's not attached, and we have a SQL migrations, which is fine, I assume. We have our users, reset token, reset sent out, email verification, password, and so on. So ER schema, it's extremely helpful to understand what's the structure of the database, because in any application, for any application, when you start understanding it, you start with the database. So that would be the structure or the philosophy of learning about a new system. You never look into code. Code will not tell you as much as the database structure. So imagine you get to a new project, you have a new team. If you'll start looking in the code, it will be difficult, problematic. So you start first understanding the schema, the relation between tables. So if they're properly made, you have like normal forms, it's normalized, you have the right relations, this will tell you tons of information. Sometimes databases are not properly made, and then you're in trouble because it's difficult. And there is another problem. If you have like a huge database, and I do have at work some example like this, we have like 192 tables. So to understand that structure, it's very, very difficult. But yeah, what else can you do? So you go slowly, step by step, and trying to get. Yeah, I think here I don't understand why we don't have a relation between user and nodes. Because I would expect it to have like a created at or created by a specific user. So maybe that's for us to add later on. But yeah, we have what we have at the moment. Yeah, so we did start it. A more advanced set of Docker Compose. Yeah, there is the option to use a Docker Compose, which has like a Redis also configuration, also like a mail to ton. I didn't know what's that, never used it. But anyway, so yeah, we did start this. It started on port 300. Cargo, bot development highly recommended. If you build / release, your binary contains everything, including your code, and cargo or Rust is not needed. Okay, so if we do release it, then we'll not need any more Rust or cargo because we have our binaries. Okay, so yeah, let's I guess try to open it in the browser and see what do we have. 300. So we have a pretty nice here start. So we have a link to GitHub. We can start it. Yeah, we can go. So nothing specific. Yeah, let's move on and try to scaffold something. Yeah, we'll have a post. We have a base software as a service app with the user authentication generated for. Let's make it a blog backend by adding a post and the full CRUD API using Scaffold. Nice. Okay, so I assume, I'm not sure, but I assume this uses some sort of watch. If I do changes, it will automatically retrigger. Maybe it does it, maybe not. So I'll keep this one here. We'll try to test it. So yeah, let's try to scaffold stuff. Cargo, loco, generate, scaffold, post, and we have like title string, and we have content. It's a bit annoying because I'll need to content text. So we do this. Okay, so the code was automatically updated. It added this stuff, post, and we have some wording. Can set wrap comments true. Unstable feature only available nightly. Channel. Don't I use nightly? I think I use nightly. Nightly channel. So yeah, maybe I'll need to. Did it do anything here? No. So I assume every time we do changes, we'll need to restart it. Okay. We can apply it with the cargo loco db migrate. So yeah, it's not applied, but we can apply the migration. Cargo loco db migrate. Okay, applying all pending migrations. Okay, so it looks like it did apply the migration. Yeah, let's generate again the database here. So yeah, let me refresh this. I assume I'll have posts as well. So here, let's generate a new ER schema. So we'll generate it again. So yeah, we do have our posts, which is interesting because we have some fields we didn't provide, like created at and updated at, which is pretty interesting. It's interesting for me because yeah, usually it's common pattern to have like for your entity when it was created and when it was updated. So this makes sense. But as well, we don't have any relation with the users, so probably we will need to define it. Because to some extent, loco cannot know what do you have in your mind concerning this relation between posts and users. So these are just entities, and that should be it. Yeah, so we did generate this. Looks like we do have tests as well. Yeah, let's run some tests. Okay, yeah, I think I like it so far. yeah, for the guys joining or who watch the stream, today is a different structure. I kind of want to, yeah, that's not very good thing when you have so many errors. Yeah, let's try to check why do we have so many errors. So everything failed. Okay, so the database my app test doesn't exist. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't exist. But how can we create it? Yeah, probably there should be a command, something like to generate a database from. I don't think I need to do it manually. But that's not unit test. I mean, that's I don't like the fact that it connects to the database. I mean, it's more like integration tests. Yeah, that's not really a good design. To an extent, that's a useful test. They really do something. They really test something. But for testing purposes, tests can give you different things or feedback. Tests gives you feedback on your architecture, and if you really test by providing a real database. So yeah, let's check a specific example. I think let's go with starting from scratch. Okay, so we do have here serial. Okay, this serial part, it's useful. I've learned it. There is a streamer, not a streamer, but a content creator called Jeremy. I forgot his name, but he does provide really good insights in Rust. So sometimes when you have troubles running tests in parallel, the order of execution may introduce a lot of issues, because if you connect directly to the database as it's done here, then probably the seeds insertion and execution of your tests may hinder each other, and you may get into pretty big troubles. So for those situations, you provide like serial, and they be all those tests will be run in sequence. But how to generate a test database from our current? Because I don't want to do it manually. That'd be a lot of work. So yeah, let's check this one. Testing boot test app. Okay. So we have an user's active model, active value set 1 to string. And we extend the default, we insert, assert debug, snapshot result. What's that? Yeah, that's interesting. Insta with settings. Okay, so if I understand correctly, we kind of need to generate this my app test database. Okay. How can we do that? Yeah, let me check configuration. Maybe it's already there. Test. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have the port, body limit, configuration stuff, workers. We have mailers, we have database. So my test app. I guess we can hack it around and pass here our real database. But did they tell how to generate it? Okay, I think we will need like yeah, let me get loco.rs and let's see docs. I guess docs. I don't know if docs. Probably I'll need it. Yeah, this doesn't work for this type of screen. Looks like. Yeah. In this case, let me do a full screen. Okay, so that would be much better. Where is my testing overview? Okay. So to simplify the testing process, Loco provides helpful function that makes writing tests more convenient. Ensure you enable the testing features in your cargo toml. Dev dependencies. Okay, I assume we should have it. So cargo toml, Loco, feature testing. Here we need to upgrade, but probably we can do it later on. Yeah, what else? Testing capabilities. Snapshot testing. Okay, seeding data. How to generate a database. Yeah, I guess let me hack it for now. Where's our configuration? So for testing, we will use development. What would be the development database? My app development. Or maybe we can try to have a different Postgres instance for test part. Yeah, we can generate one. What's the trouble? I don't see any troubles. Hi in Go, there is a possibility to get migration from REPL. Migration from REPL. I mean, most of my migration tools, either they're external or completely non-attached to your application, which you handle them separately, or there are internal, like this one. Probably this one, I assume, I'm not necessarily completely sure. Somewhere here, I expect it to have migration stuff. Okay, so I see the seeds. So seeding. So yeah, so you provide the seeds. So we have like seeds specified in user YAML. I assume migration sources somewhere here. Where are the seeds though? Users.yaml. Oh, fixture. Oh, okay, so fixture called. So we have the fixtures, and here you provide the data for fixture. Okay, so that's an encoding. Argon2 strategy to encode the password. So multi schema structure. And the task can generate a lot of files. Yeah, I mean, here I see it's like everything gets together somewhat. Code and tasks are intertangled, which personally I don't think it's a good idea for big apps. For small application, like when you need to prototype fast and have like an application in fast times, a solid one, Maybe this makes sense. It's not a big trouble. But when you have like a huge production app, and sometimes it's different, but sometimes you may get in trouble just deploying it. It will not be enough. So often we do some sort of separation between tests and code. Okay, so we do have snapshots. I'm not sure what this stuff does. So snap. Yeah, we'll need to read about this. Okay, for now, to move on, because I don't want to spend like whole day trying to figure out different things. Let's try to follow their tutorial. Guide, or it's not guide, quick tour. Lewis are talking about integration tests. Yeah, I mean, first thing which kind of puts me off about this stuff is it doesn't do unit tests. It does integration tests. So it calls the database directly, which is very opinionated stuff most of the time. Because to some extent, you kind of still need to test your application if it does work. So in order to do that, you will just do a real database insert, then you'll call your service, and then you'll check the results. So you'll need to do whole structure. But to other extent, sometimes applications are not as easy to work with. I mean, in this case, you have only one database, but a production grade app will have like a Redis layer. It will have like maybe some caching layer. So it will have like a tracing. All of them being like asynchronous layers. So we'll need to do all these real calls, which is not possible most of the time on local. So we need to mock those services. By mocking or stubbing, in this case, you'll need like to provide a fake kind of service, which you assume it will do it, but not necessarily doing it exactly how it should. And this is why you do unit testing, by mocking your dependencies. Not sending real calls to the database or any other third-party service. So yeah, that throws me off a bit when I do see like integration tests instead of unit tests. For simple application where we do have a couple of tools, it does work just fine, no troubles. But when we have like a huge app with the queues, and a billion other services, it's getting... Lewis are talking about integration tests. I'm not sure I got a message, sorry. But I'm thinking it's a little bit problematic. So now what we have, we do have here problems with running the unit tests. Why? Because we have a different database. So my plan is I want to go to this config and hack it up. Instead of my app test to be what did we call it? My app development. Okay, so it will be my app development. Okay, so where is my... Here, this screen. My app development. So now I assume it will try to connect to the real database, or in this case it will be like development database, and our tests will be green. I hope so. Okay, so yeah, we started to have like green stuff. Not all of them are green. That's funny. We didn't do anything. We just generated code, and we already have troubles with the unit tests. So, and this is the reason I have an impression. I'm not sure, but if I run again, I'll other tests will fail, not those one. And if I run again, other tests will fail. And this is welcome to madness in programming. When you have like some tests, but I am pretty sure this is the trouble caused by the serial execution of those tests, which unfortunately sometimes is buggy and doesn't work properly. And the test, if you run it only this one, so if I try to run cargo test and provide like which one to run, like requests, I guess post. Okay, so now two of them are failing. So yeah, if I run again, no, they are failing. But why only post? I did provide post. So yeah, looks like something is not right with the post part. Yeah, so 404. Can request root panicked? 404, it doesn't exist. Okay, so probably it's still the same too. So yeah, looks like I did not generate, okay, not the right stuff. Okay, I don't need this. And give me back my code and put it here. So yeah, let's see. Oh, we need to restart the application maybe. That's what is needed. So cargo, loco, start again. Okay, so this is not working because I need to close this. Okay. Added, injected. Start your app. Okay, and we kind of can try to insert something. Yeah, let's try. Let's try. So we'll use some CURL. Okay, no response. That's did it do anything? Yeah, let's see. API posts. Okay, so let me use JSON PP. It didn't do anything, and also it doesn't work, looks like. Okay. So enjoy your ride. I didn't know. I mean, something is not right. Maybe it didn't do it properly, but it doesn't work. I mean, we did. I did everything as suggested here. So enjoy your ride. That's funny actually. I don't know. What should we do? Start again or try to debug? Test YAML. Okay, so we develop development. Yeah, it did a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure what exactly it did. So yeah, we do have everything here. Yeah, let's check the controllers, I assume. Controllers, post. So we have nodes with S. It's not node, but it's nodes. And we have post. So we have load item, update, add. I don't know. Did it add it to application? It did. It's there. Yeah, let's check. I think there. I saw a command like cargo loco routes. So it's not with API. It doesn't contain the API part. So it doesn't have this stuff. Okay, so their example, it's a bit weird because it doesn't. It's a mistake in the example because we call API posts, but in our case it's not posts. It's just post. Okay, so now it did work. So if we do this, yeah, do this. Let me make it bigger. But I want it to be API. So I don't know with the scaffolding part. I'll play around a bit to correct these things. So it will be like JSON PP. So yeah, we do have one up. Okay, so we will need a running Redis server. Okay, I think I do have a Redis. Yeah, I do have Redis. Use Docker command to check the needed resources. Cargo, loco, data. Install DB connection success, Redis connection success. Everything is good. I mean, that's good. I like things like this. Yeah, let's register a new user. Null. I don't know what null means. Is it successful? I assume it's successful. And no new user is created, and 200 status is returned without exposing user email details. Okay. Login. Okay, so let's try to log in now. We've got a token. Local user is verified false, and we have a token, JWT token. Okay, yeah, that's classics. So on front end, we will hide this stuff somewhere in local storage, session storage, or we'll need to see. This endpoint is protected by our middleware. Yeah, let's try it. And I assume I'll need to change this stuff with this token. let's go. Yeah. That's interesting. Did I copy something different? So it's authorization, viewer. I don't think it's copied everything though. Ah, no, I copied too much maybe. Yeah, let me try this. So let me copy this. I'll use a new file. Let me log in again. Okay, so yeah, probably I'll need to try this. So I've got my, yeah, let me do this. Yeah, that's better. Copy, paste that here. Copy this part again and run it here. Okay, awesome. We've got my process ID, I guess. We already know what PID stands for. I've got my name and my email. So looks like I'm in. I may check probably. Yeah, let's check the source code for authentication part. JQ. JQ for what exactly? What does it do? I use this one. JSON PP. Pretty print. I think it's similar or maybe the same. But I use this one. It's quite handy. You'll format it. So yeah, let's check here. We have the login part. I assume not login, but what's the route? Current. Okay, so we need to see the authentication middleware. So current. Let's see current. Where's current? Is better than that? Yeah, maybe. Let's check. JQ, JSON, JSON processor. It's a lightweight and flexible command line JSON processors akin to SAD, AWK, and grep. Okay, so I don't want to install it like. Can I install it like with apt-get? You know, too many. No, okay, so I don't know if that's the right one, but let's try. Can I see some examples? Okay, so let me, I don't know. My app. Do I have any JSONs? Yeah, let's try maybe this again. JQ. Oh, so this has a color. And I assume it does a bit more. So you can play like to filter things. Maybe do some searches. JQ. Does it do things like if I want only the name? Yeah, I'll need to learn the syntaxes though. Yes. So it's a sort of a JQL query language for this. Okay, so I'll need to learn the syntaxes, but how? Select. Okay. So let me try. I didn't know how to do it. I mean, I intuitively understand how it should work, but I need to learn the syntaxes. Okay, so I probably use select. Like this. Select. Name. No. Yeah. JQ tutorial. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so we have this, and yeah, let's see. Yeah, I feel like that's super strong because I have some huge JSONs at my. So if I want only fruits, how would I specify? So maybe just name inside. Fruit. Doesn't work like this. JQ. So we can do it with dot notation. Oh, so we can do it inside. So kind of got it. Yeah, I'll not have it for sure. So it will be like name. Okay. I got this. And if I want an vector or something. So if it's an array. So I can provide, if it's an array, I can get all the items from the array. So if I do this, call like curl, yeah, let me create a couple of more. What's the, a couple more posts. So this, and this. Yeah, none of them work because unfortunately they do not tell like it doesn't work. So yeah, I'll need to do it like that. Okay, so I'll need to list them now. Okay, so I have many. So I do JQ, this. So that's an array. And if I want the ID, okay, I got the ID. But if I want multiple, I want like ID and name. It is possible to omit one of the indexes when using the slicing functionality using functions. Oh. So we can use functions. Map has name. Okay. Map price +2. Use space, such a use space. Okay. Like ID space name, or like that. Yeah, I think this will also work. But if I want just the name, no, it doesn't work. I need to tell that that's an array. Well, maybe I need to do like name and dot title. No, that's not. That should be nested. So yeah. Use space once again. Oh, you mean like this? Title. Dot title. No, it doesn't seem to work. Yeah, using function, getting keys, slicing. Name space ID. Oh, so I didn't use the right structure. So name, title, then map. Yeah, I'll need to learn it. I mean, okay, so I assume it generates. So if I want to use a map, okay, main fruits. Yeah, I understand. It's a really, really good one. So yeah, thanks for this. I didn't use it. I used the JSON pretty print, but this one is a bit more powerful. Yeah, but I need to spend some time to learn the syntaxes. Transforming JSON, yeah, I assume it can do. Once you know the language or the structure, you should be good. So yeah, did we finish? Yeah, I think we did finish with the tutorial. So yeah, I wanted to check the current map. I'm not sure where is it. Current. Where is current? Yeah, I think I'll need to do it like this. Okay, so current, clone, notes, users, posts. Okay, so not here. So these are tests. Yeah, let's check this one. Current. Outline. Rust dependencies, no. Outline, I guess. Reset, register, verify, forgot, reset login, routes. Where is my route? I mean, where is the current route? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we found it. So, and that's a test. Wait a minute, because I don't understand it. I mean, there should be some route, some current, not this, current response. Notes, requests, that's tests, but everything here is tests. Oh, here it is. We found it. Okay, so current receives an GVT and has the state, and will be returning our current response. And we will check find by ID. We will log in our user, claims PID, await, and if everything is good, then we'll send it back. That's actually interesting. So I assume this stuff is already checked, the GWT stuff, somewhere before arriving to the model to get it from the database. So yeah, let's check how middlewares work for this. So we have seeds for registered tasks. Nothing interesting here. Where's the logic where JWT stuff is located? So I think it should be somewhere here. So we have register, but that's a controller. I think it should be before the controller. Okay. Where is it? Main. Okay, so main is not here. Fixture not initializers. Terra view. Models, entities. Okay, so let's check. Nodes. Okay, so here we have the structure for the models. Configuration for the users. Tasks. What do we have in tasks? Okay, so that's for inserting the C data. Views. Okay, so that's the JSON response to send it back the structure. Okay, so that's the user stuff. Workers. Perform. Yeah, I guess it's hidden somewhere inside the framework. But how do we authorize? Yeah, I guess it's hidden inside the framework as it doesn't. It's not. It's not visible. I mean, I was expecting to some sort of JWT verify. Okay, so yeah, let's try to search for verify. Oh, so it is somewhere here. No, that's a verification email stuff, I assume. Return unauthorized. Prefix. Okay, so that would be the prefix part. Register, verify, login, forgot, reset. Okay, so it's not anywhere here. Nodes, so we have like the CRUD bot, API nodes. And I guess for posts, I can set it up properly here, like with API posts. And this will solve our trouble. But user, is it specified somewhere that this should be? Yeah, probably that would be the marker. That this one should be authorized. If we don't provide this, yeah, kind of we need to, because I'll need to get a PID. But I can get it from the database. Okay, so I can hack it. Okay, so we have this user. I can copy this, and I can what's PID? It's a string. Okay, so I can do string, and we'll need to pass it as a reference. And I assume in this case I can remove this. I'll need to restart my server. But I don't understand, what does it do in Redis? What does it need Redis for? So CRL, yeah, I guess I'll need back get current user. So I'll try to get a current user without passing the authorization, and I assume it may work. I'll manage to properly copy paste this. Yeah, we can use JQ now. Yeah, okay, so that's clear. So in order to have this, I think it's auth JWT. So that would be the way to log in it. If I try it, yeah, that's a little bit. I don't necessarily like this to restart it every time. Maybe I don't need to. I need to see. Maybe it automatically does it when I change something. Yeah, let me try. Does it do anything? No, it doesn't watch. Maybe I can configure it somehow to restart the app when I change. Okay, so yeah, if we don't provide this, yeah, actually I need to restart it because now it's I did provide it. Then it will not be authorized. Yeah, unauthorized. So if we remove this, yeah, actually, if we add this part, even if it's not used, still it will try to decode it. So somewhere deep inside the loco, you'll need to know how Axon works, because I'm pretty sure it's built on top of Axon. And it has some middleware specifically, which will decode this stuff and get it into the right state, like what we have here, app context. So here, so this comes from the framework, mailer, storage, Redis. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, from one hand, this is, yeah, actually it's Axon. So it's clear now. From one hand, this it's useful because most of the application will have a database in Redis, and that would be like for 87%, 89%, or 90% of apps will be just enough, and you'll not need anything extra. But for me, it's getting interesting. What will we do if we want to add something more? So that's getting interesting. That's getting interesting. And I think we solved as well our issue with the unit tests. Cargo test. I have a feeling that now the test will be just fine, because the trouble was with the route name. No, they're not fine. Yeah, they're not fine because I've changed the code. Yeah. So here we'll need to add it back, and I forgot what was it. I think it was like auth, claims, and PID. Okay. So that was the code for this. So cargo test. Yeah, that's actually a cool thing. So I've changed the code and the test failed. So at least the tests are useful. So that's really good. So yeah, still two of them failing. Can echo. Yeah, can echo. Oh, wait a second. Where's that? So it's post. So we want post controller, but we want test. I guess I'll check the tests part. Requests. And I'll have this. Wait. But we don't have can request route. First it will be like API.post. But do we have echo for all controllers? I want to check that. Oh, maybe it's some internals of maybe this is some internals of loco. Cargo, loco, routes, post. Yeah, let's check what we have for posts. Yeah, we don't have anything for echo, so how this can work. Yeah, let me check for the other routes. Maybe the other do have echo or something. No, nothing like that. So that test, it's weird. So what does it test though? Maybe we just need to post and that's it. Cargo test again. Yeah, let's try to. So still this can get echo, can request route. 405 and 404. Yeah, let me check this. So payload, it would be foobar. But it's not the right payload though. Let's check the routes again. So it's not post, but it's posts. Yeah, that's completely wrong. I mean, it's generated, but cargo test, requests, and post. Okay, so we have some problems. Left failed, so left would be this, and right being hello. Yeah, probably we'll need to clean up the database. And for that, we'll need to learn how to do it. Overview. Okay, so async trade, truncate. Okay, yeah, so this makes sense. So we will need this. So we have hooks. Okay, so we have hooks at the up level. Where's that? I guess not here. Okay, so hook. We have app version, boot, initializer, routes, truncate. So we do have users and nodes, but we don't have not nodes, but I want like a posts. Post. How is it called? Post entity. Okay, so what's that? Nodes. Models, entities. Okay. So it's posts. Okay, and I need to import it. I think that should be it. You have 2 requests with the same route. You mean in the unit tests? Not they yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Yeah, let me check. Okay, so we have left this and right being full bar. Looks like for this example. And for the second, it's no, actually the requests are good, but the expected stuff is wrong. But I'm not sure how to test this because I'm receiving like some IDs from the database. Can request route. So this one. So this needs to be hello, but why hello? Okay, so let me do this. Text. Okay, and this stuff, this will be the payload. To string payload. Yeah, I guess it would be like title. Hello world. You know, something like this. Okay, so yeah, we are better now. So can request is good, but this one can get echo. Yeah, I'll need to check some partial because I will never be able to insert like to get the right created at and updated at and content. Yeah, title and let's say content. It's working, but assert equal. I guess we need some sort of contains. Maybe we can do it like assert. Res.text contains. I'm not sure why my Rust analyzer doesn't work here. Yeah. What's the problem? Okay. Content. Why everything is red? Okay, so content. It's working. So here we do this. That's right. And the payload. Expected. But this will not work though. because it will not be containing. So I'll need to check if JSON contains those fields. Yeah, it's troublesome. How to check that? We need some sort of Rust 30 JSON partial comparison assert JSON div actual. Okay, JSON include. Maybe we'll need this. Yeah, we'll need some sort of yeah, I mean at work when this happens, in Node.js, I may do like a partial. There are packages in Lodash. So yeah, as a workaround, we definitely can just ignore this for now, and the tests will be just fine. Okay, yeah. Looks like we played around a bit with this. I'm not sure what snapshots do. None. Feels like some logs, but I didn't know this. I'll need to check it out. We have some posts here where we do seeds, configure installation. Yeah, definitely it's a ton of code, ton of work invested into this. Let's go have a beer. Yeah, unfortunately I do not drink, so yeah, maybe juice, orange juice or something. We can do it tomorrow. Why not? I'm always up to getting up, or a coffee. So I'm a coffee addict, so definitely I'll go for to drink a coffee. What's those snapshots do? What's that? Are they all the requests done, or what's this? Are these logs or something? Milkshake. Why not? I mean, I'm trying to lose some weight, so probably coffee would be enough. Milkshake, too many calories. Okay, I'm thinking, what can we really build using this tool? Maybe we can build some sort of app. Because when we start like coding something realistic, any app, it will show exactly what's this tool about. So overall, I have a feeling of the tool. What does it do, like how it works, and so on. Definitely I'll need to read more about it. Try to understand what the other things are, what's like the workers, what are the storages, how do we generate or how do we create services. So let's assume I want to attach some S3 service or connect to some third-party other service. How would we do that? How to add authentication I've got, but if I want authorization, how will authorize users, user groups or something. So I see here like multiple DBs, so it's possible. So yeah, definitely secondary DB, so we can provide multi-DB, but how do we specify which one? Get third DB, okay. How to synchronously do it? So many questions though. Yeah, I would definitely not go with the production grade application with this one yet at this stage, when I am not comfortable on how to extend it. I would choose just Axum and do everything by myself, because there I have more control. But this one has a lot of cool things, initializers, but I need to understand it deeper, and only through real coding I think I'll manage to. Oh, so it has storages, you see. So AWS, Azure, GCP, all storage. So yeah, I'll need to dive deeper into the documentation. Okay, I think we are good for the day. That was a good run. Next time we'll get back to problem solving, and probably I'll do a stream a week. So next time will be tomorrow. I'll try to think of a small app, and we'll try to code it with the unit tests, everything, the best as we can. B3 map, storages, and controllers. Yeah, that's definitely it's a strong tool. So worth to learn it, and but yeah, many concepts here needed to be explained, answered. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Wish everyone a nice weekend, and let's see, maybe tomorrow we'll get back to problem solving. So yeah, bye bye.